Hi everyone, and welcome to my second Oregon vlog. I'm doing this one a little bit differently because I feel like there's a couple parts that could use some narration, so here I am to help supplement with that. Well, we made some espresso. You're gonna turn left onto Northeast 43rd. The most important first stop of the day, Dollar Tree. We secured them. So we drove about an hour and 20 oh no. Excuse me. So we drove about an hour and 20 minutes from Portland to get to the Ecola State Park on the Oregon coast. And our plan for this park was kind of unknown when we first got there, but we just went to the main parking lot where there was an incredible view. Oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. And then we decided to do the hike that was there called the Crescent Beach Trail. And it was amazing. It was like marked as like a hard hike, just because the end had a pretty steep drove about an hour and 20 minutes from Portland to get to the Ecola State Park on the Oregon coast. Sweet views. I need to. And what time is it? The hike was super rainforesty. One of my goals when thinking about the Oregon trip was to visit like a rainforesty area, and so this checked off that box. It was so cool. I'd never really experienced something like that before. There, it broke off. Boom, 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 boom. Bum 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 ba bum bum ba bum bum. What the heck? That was incredibly dark. That is so... misty or something out here. Here's our First sample of the Pacific Oregon water. Ah! Goodbye, beautiful beach. Right now we are in the Ecola State Park, which is really something. This is unlike anything I've seen before and I love it. It's about an hour and a half away from Portland, but it is incredibly worth it. The coast is just as amazing as everyone says. It really is unlike any coastline I have seen before. It was like misty, it felt like a good escape from the 100 degrees Portland. There's rocks jutting everywhere in the water. It's literally unlike anything I've seen before, except maybe in Iceland a little bit, but that's a different story. Okay, so we then left Ecola State Park and our next destination was Tillamook, but on our way out of the Cannon Beach-ish area, we found this overlook and it was amazing. It was really kind of similar to the view we had seen at the state park, but we had to pull over and look at it because this coastline was seriously so stunning. And I'm glad we did because, I mean, look at it. So Tillamook was about another hour away from the Cannon Beach, Ecola State Park area, and at this point it was already like 3 o'clock, 3:30 maybe. And the reason we decided to go there was because it was so freaking hot in Portland that we did not want to go back, so we were like, okay, we're just gonna go spend some time in Tillamook next. So we made the journey down there and we got to the restaurant that we were planning on eating at around 4:30. It was still extremely hot there. It was like 97 or 98, so it wasn't that much better, but at least it was not 115. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So our last naturey stop of the day would be Munson Falls. So we drove about 25 minutes away from the coast to these falls. Is it good? Yeah. Are you guys pulling numbers out of your butts? And it was a really short hike to see the waterfall, but about 0.3 miles in, there was a trail closed sign, so we couldn't really get any further. We could see the waterfall from the sign, and it was still cool, but getting up close to it would have been amazing, because apparently it's one of the tallest waterfalls on the Oregon coast, so it obviously would have been really incredible, but that's okay. Boo! That was kind of a bummer, but again, we were just trying to waste some time, and what we did see was really nice. What's that stuff on the inside? Poison.
Most likely.
The last hike of the day was a minor fail. Trail was closed. Wah wah. But this is a really nice nature walk, and there's salmon berries. That waterfall would have been super cool to see up close. Wah wah. Luckily it was a super short trail, so it didn't really matter. It literally took 5 minutes to get there. Ah. That's Team Tropical. And there's no waffle cones. The heat is truly unbearable here. Oh my gosh. Okay, we had a really long day. We were out for almost 12 hours today because we literally did not want to come back to our Airbnb. As lovely as it is, there's no AC and it's like 100 degrees at 10 p.m. So we wanted to come back as late as possible. So we were out on the coast pretty much all day, which was not a problem for me because I like to stay busy on vacation. You're only here for a week, so we went to the Ecola State Park, which was incredible, and then we were thinking about going to Cannon Beach, but then we drove to the town and it was a nightmare, and the beach itself was packed. We weren't even gonna go to the beach, but we saw how busy it was and we were like, nope. So we just drove through there, which was not fun, and then we went to Tillamook and spent a couple hours there, which was wonderful. And we did a lot of driving today, but there's a bunch of good views. We were in the car all day, like kind of, which is good for AC purposes. So yeah, that was the day. It was really, really fun. It was absolutely beautiful. And I think I mentioned this before, but the Oregon coast is probably my favorite coastline that I've ever seen, which is really impressive. We couldn't really swim in it because it's like 55 degrees. It was really, really cold, like feet numbing cold. But it was so beautiful. The rocks in the water were incredible, and I would love to return someday. For now, we're just chilling in front of the fan because it's unbelievably hot. Luckily our rooms have AC, but we want to spend time together, but also like it's miserable out there. Alright, I really hope you guys enjoyed watching the second Oregon vlog. It was really an incredible day. I am one to spread out my time on vacation. I love doing things all day long. So even though it was really hot and at some points tiring. My ideal vacation is doing stuff from sun up to sundown. So honestly, this day was perfect, and I would love to return to the Oregon coast one day.